Welcome to Todd Run Sports. I'm your host, Dave Bethay, and it is the time of year where Scott the Stat Assassin gives me homework to do. He is sending me the document that you see in front of you, which is links to the HUDL film of 10 elite high school defensive backs. I'm going to watch their HUDL and try to give you an evaluation on them the best I can. I am notoriously very harsh on high school defensive backs, and I generally screw this up, especially when it comes to corners, because I generally think that most high school safeties are better football players than high school corners. Just to give you a little background, what I'm looking at safeties, I'm looking to see ball production, tackling, and some kind of deep coverage skills. Corners, I'm looking for man reps, press reps, and ball production. Tackling's not as important at corner. So those are the things I'm looking at. I'm also trying to evaluate things like how fast they look on film and what their general size may be. So with that caveat, let's jump right into the first one. And this is Seth Williams from Lakeside here in Atlanta. Not a traditionally good high school. All right. Okay. I guess he's got an interception right off the jump. Whoever put together his HUDL highlights should be fired. It's terrible to start in the middle of a play. All right. He's at safety right here. So they're playing quarters. No, it's not a decent hit right there. Guy kind of ran into him. He looks long on film. Looks like he might be like maybe 6'1"ish. Oh, good offense. Good hands right there. Always like to see guys playing offense. A lot of times guys that play receiver have really good ball skills in defense, which isn't crazy. And you also can see their long speed. He might be, yeah, he's tall. He might be 6'2". That's a good job on his tackling angle right there. It's not bad. Waiting to see a little bit more. Another good tackling angle. Okay, he's in the box a lot. I'm seeing him play a little more deep coverage. Have to do some route reading. Here we go. Cover 3. All right, and that is an interception. I want to be impressed by that, but the way that quarterback threw it is almost like a punt. Great thing about things like this, you can see his long speed. Well, unless he falls down. All right. In man right here. Catch man. It's not bad. All right. I'll try to watch maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes of each kid. Good hustle and force fumble right there. Don't see a super physical tackler, but he is a willing tackler. Ball skills seem to be pretty good, and I like the fact that he plays offense. What I can't tell here is just sheer athleticism, because you don't have any of him returning kicks or punts. That's a good job in the jump ball. You can see the jump ball skills, the ball skills right there again. Got a decent amount of ball production, meaning strips, fumbles, strips and fumbles, pass breakups. Another jump ball right there. Well, I don't think I'm saying enough. It's about 2 minutes worth. All right, so some of this kid is about 6'2". The one thing I couldn't really evaluate is his long speed. He looks like he's got like solid speed, but he doesn't look like he's a burner. So I'm gonna say 3-star. We'll see. I could be wrong. I'm assuming he's about 6'2". So let's see what he is. Seth Williams 6'2", and he's a 4-star. Okay. So 247 has him as a composite 3-star. So they have him higher, but the composite ranking has him as a 3-star. So I'm counting that as a dub for me. So so far so good. All right, moving on to our next player. All right, Chance Gilbert from East Coweta High School. All right, another Georgia boy. Here we go. Where is he at? All right, he's at safety. Looks like he's got good size. Like his pedal, it's smooth. Go get this ball. Yeah, see, now that's kind of the stuff I wanted to see from the last kid. Him route reading to come off that hash and get that ball. I mean, the other guy did have interceptions, but a couple of those balls were just thrown right to him. Really impressive for me to see him come off the hash and go get that ball, playing center field. They're playing corner right now. In a shuffle, which I don't love because he's giving away his end zone. Breaking the ball. That's a good pick. Did y'all see how quickly he closed that space? That's high level. Here at corner again. Shuffling, playing cover 3. Just don't love. Not showing a lot of technique here. Ball skills again. That guy, he's got good ball production. See if he can get loose. See some of that long speed. Decently fast. Doesn't look like he's a burner. He's fast enough. All right. It looks like he's, I think, at safety. Route reading in cover 4. Nope, no, he's at corner. That's a good job in coverage. Okay, that's a really. Let me go back and watch that clip again. Now that I know he's at corner. Okay, he's at 10 yards off, and I don't know why coach does that. Good job flipping his hips and getting open. Whatever he's being coached to do there is bogus, and playing 10 yards off in cover 4 is crazy. Especially if the guy's good. You're not worried about him getting beat deep. So let's see a little bit more. See if I can see a little bit of him tackling. It's interesting. He's playing a lot outside corner here. Here they're playing cover three, double move. Not very good technique, but does a good job covering the guy. What I don't like here, and I'll go back here, is I want you to watch how he stops his feet before he makes contact. Right here, see, I think my little cursor's up on the screen. My cursor's hidden, but watch his feet stop completely. You never want to do that in coverage, even playing catch man. So I don't love that. Skip ahead, see if we got a little bit more. Or him back at safety. Good look at his size there. I mean, maybe 6'1", 6 foot, 6'1", maybe 6 foot. Oh yeah, I like that. I know it was teed up for him, but he still pulled the trigger. All right, let's get one more clip. Him playing offense. Let's see if we can see the long speed here. Jet. All right, get out of here. Let's see that speed. Okay, that's pretty fast. That's pretty good long speed. So maybe high 4.4 long speed. All right, that's a good view of him right there. All right, let's go back and evaluate. I'm gonna say 3-star again. Barring him having some kind of crazy. No, he's a 4-star. High 4-star, of course. What did I say? 6 foot. So I was close, 5'11". And I'm not. And I can see that. You saw some big hits. You saw the fact that he could play inside and outside. Like this guy could come to Georgia and he's committed to Auburn. He can go to SC school and play nickel, probably is what he's probably being projected at. The only thing that kept me from putting him higher was I didn't get to see his like open field tackling and space kind of stuff. And if I'd seen some of that, I might have put him a little bit higher. But okay, 4-star, and I had him at a 3. So 1 for 2 so far. Moving on to the next one. Jaden Aparicio Bailey. They already gave us his size and height and weight. That's big. 6'2", 195 is big for high school safety. He looks like it though. He doesn't look like he's lying. Middle of the field, got cover 3. Go get that ball. Oh wow. Okay, so he just covered a ton of ground. It looks like Michael Harris out in center field with the Braves. Cover 1. Yep, playing cover 1. Look at him get down there. I like that. Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is my favorite one so far. Okay. God, they got him playing deep at safety. Must be the end of the half situation. Cover middle of the field, cover 4. Go get that ball. Did he pick that? Oh yeah, this kid's a stud. This is at least a 4-star. At least a 4-star. That might be a 5-star if he can run. Look at the eye discipline. Oh my gosh. Let me show y'all why this is so good, y'all. Let's go back. This is such good eye discipline here. This is really advanced. Watch this. It's a toss. He gets his eyes to the receiver. That's either great coaching or that kid's a dog as far as his instincts. That is a fantastic play. Man, that's good. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing, this is 5-star. And I know, and maybe he's not a 5-star just because he's a safety, and safeties aren't 5-star generally. But like, that's what a really elite high school safety looks like, in my opinion. Did he get a pick there? That's great. Okay, yeah, I've seen enough. This is a 5-star if I've seen one. That is a 5-star player. All right, so let's see what he actually is. Clemson commit. He is a 4-star. Okay. And I know it's kind of hard for safeties to be 5-stars anyway. Just that's not a position that is often first-round picks, so I should have considered that. But like, that's an elite safety prospect. That's what they look like. Ball skills, production, physicality, eye discipline is great. Yeah, that's an elite safety, right? High school safety right there. All right, next one. And all right. And this guy claims he's the #1 safety in the country. So the next guy is Kamari Dorsey. So I'm guessing right off the bat, he's probably 4 or 5-star because he says #1 safety in the country. So says he's 6'2", 185. Doesn't look 6'2" to me. Let's see this first play. That is all right. It's a good first highlight. He's freaking just giving someone a spine buster in the middle of the field. That's pretty good. All right, pedal, flipping. He flips late. Good makeup speed. That's a crazy pick. That's such a hard play. He did a lot of stuff wrong there. He must be a really good athlete because you can see how he just closed that space. That's a really good play. Middle of the field and cover 3. What we got? Let's see. Double move. He saves his corner. Corner stops his feet. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good safety play. Stops his feet and he gets over the top. Middle of the field. Where his eyes go right to the correct receiver. Let's see. It's going to be another pick. Yep. I love ball production from the safety position. Now, here's be the next thing I look for on his film is can I get some film of him making open field tackles? Like that big kid I love, but let me see him run the alley, take a good angle, make a tackle. Or maybe even see some offensive clips or kick returns so I can see his long speed. All right, let's see you run, big boy. Nice smooth. Yeah, he's got good speed. That's yeah, he's an athlete. Okay. He is big. He might be 6'2". I still think it looks closer to 6'1", but he might. Okay, now that's kind of something I'm talking about. Shadow block, make it open foot tackle. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. All right. See a little bit more. Another offensive clip. Maybe we'll see that long speed again. Such a lazy route. That's so lazy. He's fat. Got it, y'all. He's fast. He's an athlete. Okay. Based on what I'm seeing, assuming this kid runs really well, I would say he's a high 4-star. I'm sure he probably is a 5-star just from the simple fact. That's a good play. Just from the simple fact that he says he's the number one safety in the country. Unforced fumble. I think Jaden Aparicio Bailey, the one we just looked at, he to me looks like a better football player just from a little bit I've seen. Or sorry, better safety. This kid looks like did you catch that? This kid looks like he's probably a better all-around football player, so maybe that factors into the evaluation. So if that last kid is a 4-star, this kid's got to be at least a 4-star, if not a 5-star. So the fact that he plays both sides of the ball, he's probably faster than Jaden. This kid's probably going to be a 5-star, even though I don't think that's what I would evaluate him as. He probably is a 5-star. Let's see what it is. Okay, let's see where'd he go? All right, sorry y'all. 4-star and 247. Composite has him as a 5-star. So 247 has him as a 4-star. Composite overall has him as a 5-star. That's a high ranking. So he really is 6'2". Wow, or 6'3". I don't think he's 6'3". I think it's a lie, but okay. Yeah, if he really is that size and weight, and if he runs well at all, then yeah, that's legit. I can't argue with that. So I'm counting that as correct though. I'm counting that one as a correct one for me. All right. So the next one is Amari Fountain from Northside Warner Robins High School here in Georgia. Let's check out Amari. It's him at the top and press. He is tall, and that is really good press technique. And did he pick that? Oh crap! Okay, I need to say that again. Okay, I gotta say that one again. All right, let's go back to the beginning of the rep. Okay, he's impressed. Let's watch his feet here. Shadow mirrors get open fast. Got good speed. Yeah, wow. He's tall. He's got to be 6'3". He is tall. Okay. Playing the overlap. Got 2 deep routes. Wow, he's leaving to go tackle. It's supposed to be a screen. Okay. All right. Overlapping 2 deep routes. Go get that. That's good. Okay, so let me show you why this is really cool here. They've got, it looks like, a busted coverage here. The safety's supposed to be in the middle of the field. Safety's wrong. So he makes up for it. The safety's supposed to sorry, it keeps going back. Safety's supposed to be in the deep middle of the field. I don't have my cursor to show you, but safety's supposed to be deep middle. He messes up. So Amari comes off his man and overlaps the second receiver to make a pick. That's a really advanced play. Cover 3 right here. Pedal's not great, but let's see him. Yeah, watch him get this ball. Yes. Okay. Playing some man in zone, which I love to see. Next thing is to see. That's a great break. Playing cover 2. It's a great break. Only thing I want to see is a little bit of tackling or some long speed. And again, tackling's not huge at corner, but it's not a great tackle, but he's at least a willing tackler. He might be more like 6. This kid might be 6'3", actually. 6'4". He might be 6'4". Oh, I love that, pulling the ball out. There we go. All right, yeah, let's see some offense. See if he's got any long speed. Let's see this. Basic go ball. It's a good catch. All right. Don't need to see a ton more. I think I've seen him, but just about enough. Quick trigger. Pick that. I like that. He gets out of his break fast. Seatbelt celebration. Slant route. It's not bad. Just going through. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So bad. So bad at the quarterback. Okay, all right, I've seen enough. Good ball skills. looks twitchy enough. I'd say this is probably a 4-star. Without knowing anything else, it looks like a 4-star kid to me. Let's see what he is. 3-star rated by 247. The composite has him as a 4-star. Taking that as a dub. Yeah, that kid's pretty good. He is 6'3". Okay, yeah. With that length, he doesn't look like he's got elite speed. And the tackling was not the best, but the size and ball skills to me makes him a 4-star. I mean, yeah, it makes him a 4-star. So, all right, moving on to the next one. Adrian Cole is a free safety from Douglas County High School, right in the middle of his highlights. All right. No. God, he can jump. Oh my gosh. That's got to be, that must be a 2-point conversion. Okay. What's happening right here? Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? And he's picking up a fumble. Okay. See your long speed here. It's not bad. He's not a burner, but he's fast enough. Okay. Weird thing to have a trial. All right, let's see him. Edge of the box. Let's see you tackle. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, here in the slot. Here in the slot. He's playing catch. That was pretty good. Get his hips flipped fast. Well, not sure that's a highlight, but okay. I like fell on the shoulder. Where's he at? Middle of the field. Middle of the field, playing cover 3. Go get it. He got lost, but he had good recovery, makeup speed right there. All right. Size, he might be 6'6". Go get that pick. Okay, so a couple things I'm not seeing here. He's around the ball. But I'd love to see him come down with some of these picks. That's a good job flipping and route recognition. What I like about that here, let me go back here and show you this route play again. He's reading, number 2 goes out. He flips his attention to the number 1 receiver and gets over the top. That's a good job. It means he knows how to read and play zone. Again, I'd love to see him come down with a few more of these plays. Size looks decent. Looks like he's a pretty good tackler. Without being able to tell exactly how tall he is, though, I'm between 3 and 4 stars. I love that he can play deep safety and nickel, looks like. That's a solid tackle. Man, this is tough. Okay. There's a good look at him. He looks like he's about 6 feet tall. See, even there, I'd love to see him drive that guy back on his own. I want to watch a little bit more. Let's see him. Nickel again. It's pretty thick. Say 6 foot, 180, maybe 6'1". Tackling's pretty good. I'm gonna okay. Gosh, it's hard. Okay. I'm gonna say high 3-star. He's a good tackler though. Okay, I'm gonna go 4-star. I'm gonna go with 4-star. Okay, let's see. 4-star, yes. All right, 6'1". He's a little bigger than I thought. I didn't think he looked that tall, but okay, 4-star. I'm doing pretty well on these today. All right. Next one is Tari Miller. It's Tari Miller. All right. Oh my gosh, see that lightning strike? He's from Miami. How are they still playing in that? Oh gosh, that's terrible. It's like a punt. I mean, as a DB, you have to put that as your highlight on your highlights, but that should not be your first highlight. All right, where's he at right here at corner? Let's see his footwork and his technique. Pretty good. Oh man, I like that. That's not a very good route, but it's footwork and technique. Dude, get set. Just shuffling, just moving around. It's too far off, and man, good gracious. God, it's good of an athlete as this kid probably is. Why are you so far off? And man, you're 8 yards off. Oh, he's in zone. Okay, well, there you go. He's in zone. Again, it's not a highlight. That's just kind of a football play, but it's fine. It shows that he can route read. That's important. Where is he at here? Looks like they have a box call down here at the bottom. He's outside, so he should be taking whatever comes vertical by the outside receiver. Let's see. Trigger. That's not bad. Okay. Nothing here wowing me. It looks like he's tall. It looks like he might be 6'2". At least some tall defensive backs in this year's group. It looks like he's about 6'2". I don't think he moves as well as some of the other ones we've seen at corner, but corners, you need to be super twitched up. Opening up, playing coverage, breaks back. It's a solid tackle. I mean, okay, nothing spectacular. All right, maybe watch 1 or 2 more, then I'm ready to move on to the next guy. I'm not blown away by this guy. My thought, he looks tall there. My thought is 3-star. Now, maybe he runs some crazy 40 time. that would bump him up to a 4-star, but I see 3-star tape. All right, we'll watch this. Will be the last clip right here. Ball production's okay, but again, God, why are you so far off? Oh my gosh. Doesn't look like he's got great coaching, being honest with you. Okay, I've seen enough. Yeah. I'm going to say 3-star. Yeah, said barring that he runs some crazy 40 time, looks like a 3-star. Yep, 3-star. Yes. All right. He is tall. Okay, he's 6'4". Okay. All right. Man, I'm on a roll right now. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Dante Wright. Oh, right into the film. Oh, yeah, let's see that long speed, Dante. Okay. All right, that's not blazing speed right there. I'm just telling y'all. It's impressive, but that's not blazing speed. He doesn't show the end of the highlight there because you can tell he gets caught. Now, that's good right there. That's violent. Now, here's the problem with that. You got to wrap that up. It's going to be targeted in college, but still, it's a big hit. Now, what's he doing here? Is he returning again? Is he covering? He's returning. Okay. Let's see it. Okay. Make the guy miss. Okay. His long speed's not all that. He's okay, but end around. Let's go. Oh, he throws it. Okay. All right. All right. Playing the edge right here. Got a single. A single. I freaking hate the single wing. God. We see this at one of our local rivals. I hate that stuff. Oh, good kneecap right there. He's not scared. He's definitely he's not contact averse. That's a good thing. I would just love to see a couple plays of him making open field tackles, but he's not contact averse. I'd also like to see some picks, some ball production. That's a good hit there. And here's my thing, like with a lot of those other corners, we saw them. Like I'm sure this kid got good ball skills. He's a plays receiver, but I mean, you're an elite defensive back, especially at corner. I should see some interceptions. You just should. Even if people throw away from you. All right, let's see him up here. Is he impressed right here? Kind of, sort of. Replaces. Okay. I like the physicality. Looks like he might be 6 feet tall. A lot of these guys have ended up being a little taller than I think. So he looks like he's 6 feet tall. He'll probably end up being 6'1", but looks like he's 6 feet tall. Running the alley. Okay, and here's my issue again, y'all. Like, where are the interceptions? Where are the pass breakups? I mean, they play in a league where nobody throws the ball, but like just by accident, if you're an elite corner, I should see some ball production. And I don't see it from these other guys. I feel like these other guys have had. I don't even see pass breakups. But he's physical, I'll say that. I wonder if he can play some safety. All right. And we're almost at the end of the highlight. So, all right. I say 3-star. Looks like he's got good size, decent twitch. He's a good all-around player. Looks like a 3-star. Let's see it. He's a 5-star. You gotta be kidding me. These people are smoking. I don't see it, y'all. That's crazy. What is he? 6'1"? Okay. No, I mean, he had better run a 4.3. I'm sorry. That is not a 5-star coin. Because 5-star thing's first round pick. A first round pick is. I'm telling you. I just said it, he's gonna have interceptions, like pass break. No, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's find this 40 time. 4.5. I set all this stuff up earlier. 4.5. I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's look at his mile split. Maybe he's got good track times. I put that in earlier to see if what does he run here. What's his 100 time? Give me 100 time. 10.6. 21. 21 is that 200 is moving. Golly, 21 and 200 is moving, but 10.6. 4.5. No. Do better. No, that's bad. Do better. All right. Tashawn Poole, Howard High School in Macon. It's from return to punt. Oh, okay. Oh, he's smooth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That kid's moving. That kid's an athlete. Okay. Smooth, twitchy. Look how fluid his hips are. Way transitions. Get to see his long speed. Look, that takes some balls right there. Fielding that thing. Oh my God. I would have a heart attack. I coach the returners on our team. I would have a heart attack with this kid. Oh my gosh. And of course, takes it to the house. That's what your great players do. Wow. Yeah, he's a good full. Guy. Let's see some defensive back stuff now. Oh, wow. Oh, he covered a bunch of ground to get there. This kid can move. What is he? Is he a corner or a safety? Where is he here? Safety. Okay, safety. Go get it. That's a gift wrapped for a good safety. Man, high points the ball. This kid's good. This looks like this kid might be a 4-star. Yeah, this kid's good. So here's what a great thing about seeing a kid playing special teams. One of the things that you can gauge from special teams clips is a kid's effort because a lot of your best kids, especially if they play two ways like this kid, they rest on special teams. They don't go hard. They don't even get put on it. So I'm on a blitz. That's pretty good. So to see him blocking kicks means he's a kid that's got a high motor. He's playing hard because he's playing special teams and doing it at a high level. Great read on that. Oh my gosh, that is a great read to see that H slipping out. That is really good. Watch a little bit more right here. I like this kid. This kid's a 4-star. This kid's a 4-star. God, look at that acceleration. I don't know. Even that 40 time might be higher than that. All right, I'm going to say 4-star. I could be wrong. He could be higher. Let's see what he is. 6'2". He's a 4. Yeah, 4-star. Yes. All right. I am rolling on it this time. Let's go. 4-star. I wonder how fast he is. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'm going to say 4.4. Come on, Google. 4.48. Okay. Verified camp times of 4.45. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That the kid's good. All right. Hayden Step. I think this is the last one right here. Hayden Step. Where's he at, Hayden? Oh my gosh. He's at 9 yards and not even moving his feet. Oh, I don't like that at all. He's tall. God, he's tall. All right, let's see. That's good right there. Good break. He's long. He's 6'3", 6'4". I mean, man, he's a big corner. All right. God, look at him, y'all. He's too far off, and then open up the shuffle. Well, I tell you this much: he ain't getting beat deep. He ain't getting beat deep. This is not like he's very well coached. I don't mean like he's not good. I just doesn't like he's getting very good coaching. At least he's probably doing what he's coached to do, but what he's being coached to do is stupid. You got a kid that's this tall and long. You're having him play 8 yards off the ball. That's bad fork right there. He turns the wrong way. That's probably PI. Yeah, he's raw. This kid's raw. Out there, let's see. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Man, he can break on the ball though. He might be. I can't tell what his long speed is like, but man, he can break for a big kid. And a kid that's that twitchy and tall, that's good footwork right there and press. There we go. A kid that's that twitchy and tall, he might put down like some crazy times. Yeah, and that length. Oh, man. Oh. So the film, that's good. Okay, so the film says 3-star because not seeing a whole lot of ball production, but just the physical profile. I mean, he's tall, and it's hard because I don't have any of the reps that show his long speed. If this kid's fast, I'd say he's a 4-star. If he's just high 4.4, 4.5, he's probably 3-star. So, all right, let's go. Let's look at him. So, I guess I'm gonna go with 3-star. Let's see what he is. Bishop Gorman. Ugh, he's got a lot to do coaching wise. So let's see. 4-star. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 4-star. 6'3". Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So he's one that I want to know what his 40 time is. So do I have that pulled up already? Okay, here we go. Verified 40 time. Does not have one. Okay, let's see his mile split. Does he have one of those? Does he have a mile split? Here we go. Let me see them. Let me see them times, boy. Come on. Okay, and that looks like it's from when he was in middle. That is not the same Hayden Step. Okay, so don't have the track times, but I'm assuming he must run pretty fast to get that high. That's a high 4-star rating by a 247 composite, so 4-star. So, all right, y'all. I did better than I did some other years. The Dante Wright thing sent me, y'all. I just don't. I don't know it. I don't see it. So, but hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it wasn't too long. This has been Dave with Dave for Title Run Sports. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.